So, hello everybody. This is spending time with a series of videos. I'm going to try to design a video game for the web browser. And okay, we have one concurrent viewer. Right? Thank you. And okay, so 2 months ago, here it is. 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I would like to, for this to put the actual date, but it's okay. I finished the geometry book. Can believe it's there. Geometry book, and I can't believe I am this slow. I wish I can implement my ideas faster, but I don't know what's going on with me. It takes me like forever to take an action, to grab the mouse. You know, I don't know why. I wish it wasn't like this, but I don't know what's happening with me. Think about like the Ents and the Lord of the Rings. When the hobbits were asking them to participate on the war, and they were like, taking a decision. It took them forever. Maybe I am that kind of person. A lot of reflection, a lot of thinking. Whenever I need to make an action, oh my God, like in slow motion. I don't know why. Sometimes I get to speed. Maybe it's motivation. I don't know, but this is about web design, not therapy for me. So back to the topic. Yeah, I finished geometry, and in the last page, almost, there were like 4 times in which some ideas came to my mind about having a game. So in the last 50 page, 15 page, there is something about sectors that seems like a cool thing to implement. Of course, this thing has been done like millions of times, I suppose. Yeah. And then I came up with this picture. This is a circle, sorry. This is the sector, this up over here, of this space. And this is the angle bisector of this angle. So you can throw like some weapons. And this is like your adversary in this game. It could be anything. And I said the final topic was the interesting one on sectors at length. I am thinking it should be possible to come up with a simple game with these ideas. It goes to the to-do list because I have too much to do, even when I am unemployed. And this is the other problem, implementing ideas while being unemployed is even harder. You really need to want to deliver your ideas because you have the financial pressure. And some people will say, and why don't you find a job in 2 years? Well, I don't know. I've been taking too many interviews. So yeah, the attribution for the image used is here. So it's licensed on the Creative Commons. So we have this idea, and we try to come up with a video game for the web browser using this idea. Now, at some point, at least in my case, I wanted to come up with something big, and I think, oh, this is too simple to implement, and end doing nothing. So, like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, I was trying to come up with video games because I like video games, some of them, and I admire some guys like Kumito Ueda that designed he and his team, Ico team. They designed, as you know, Shadow of the Colossus, The Last Guardian, and I admire all those guys. So probably you feel like you have nothing to, those are like big titles. And I implemented this little spell back in July, almost a year ago, because I failed an interview on designing this video game in a matter of 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, and it took me like 4 hours, maybe five. And I sent the code, and they didn't respond to me. Like that happened like 3 times. I sent the code, and they said okay, and they didn't answer. So and I didn't demoralize. And said to myself, well, I already have the code. Uh, I did it on Scala, the solution. But then I said, well, let's, I will put it on my website using JavaScript instead, which is the language of the web. No matter what you think, maybe wasn't WebAssembly. WebAssembly would be in the future, but now it's JavaScript. If you want to use TypeScript, you need to go with, I don't know, installing, I don't know, I don't care. So JavaScript is supported out of the box. And this game is not designed to chase you. But if you are in automatic pilot, not thinking, uh, the CPU wins. The computer will win because you're not thinking. You're just clicking. You're just acting. You're living in automatic, in autopilot. You know. But when you think, now this move, let's say, on the computer, again, it's not designed to mess with you. When you put attention, pay attention, at least you draw the game. What I am saying all this, okay, it is why I'm saying all this. My wing, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, that's my story with video games and implementing video games. Then I went some 4 days. That was a year ago. But I did write how to code that game, and it is provided for free in here. You know, you can download it for free, or you can support me. And here this is document. And we will use this now that I think about it. And so I went to the dot because I heard Some other platforms are charging money. That's okay, but I don't have money. Um, I installed Unreal Engine. What is like overkill for me? Maybe in the future. Maybe I should do it with Unreal Engine or Godot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being silly. Now I went with Blender. If you are following this channel, you know that I do Blender on the weekends, in the weekends, on weekends. And they used to have a game engine many, many years ago, but then they dropped support for this video game engine, game engine. Then I went with Godot, which is like popular these days, apparently from. Okay, then what I do is always go to, documents. Why would you install this thing if you don't know what you can build? Getting started, your first 2D game. And at this point, by watching this, I said to myself, and I already saw another other video games in the past from Udacity, for example. In a class they were designing. There was on ladybooks crossing, and you need to cross the street, and the ladybooks were like talking both like that, both directly. Recipe, word, router, video, name, okay. Probably I don't want to open YouTube. Maybe GitHub. Uh, yeah, this is the one. I mean, I feel in this field like forever. Since 2008, I haven't accomplished too much. But I think I have accomplished. I don't feel bad with myself. I mean, I am a son of my old culture. Uh, that's I also reaffirming that knowledge from mathematics for the medium, and I can't achieve more than what two times as Rurouni Kenshin says from this era. You are quite okay. Let's go back to the topic. So I was taking a look at this robot, which is a great game engine, and this is the first video game. It's great, and I said, well, this looks cool. Probably it could be done with JavaScript. That's all. And the problem is that you will need like too many code bases if you want to deploy to other platforms. But it's not my case. I don't want to deploy to other platforms for the time being. Too much talking. And probably you're bored at this point or you close the video. These series are for me to talk. To talk. I don't want to show off or I don't want to anything. I am just talking. Instead of doing, I should be doing and not talking. Okay, so when I saw this, I said, well, I don't know if I want to install Godot for this. Of course, this is the entry point. Then Godot becomes interesting, with look at this and more things, more complex. That's the reason the world is like a great game engine. What I said to myself, I want something simple like tic tac toe. And since I already have this image from 2 months ago, today I was wondering if I should implement support for a existing Tetris game, but I wasn't too motivated, to be honest. As you can see, I am not even able to move. So with the Tetris game, I like Tetris, but providing that support for that existing code, I was like, oh my god. Instead, I want to do it from scratch and document the process. Back in the day, 15 years ago, I was asking how to get started in video games. I wrote the director of some university here in Mexico, and he answered. They said to his secretary, I suppose, his assistant, answer Caleb. And this person sent me to this software, if I remember correctly. Again, this is like 15 years ago. I don't even remember. I don't even know if at this point this exists. Um, I remember this, but it wasn't at that point. Android was like on diapers. People was just Android is from 2006, but in here in Mexico, people were still using like some old cell phones. That was Android wasn't that big. Yeah, this also NM8. Well, it wasn't for Android, it was for desktop. Then I dig into Java 3D, the 3D API. There was a library. No, JMonkey. Yeah, but it wasn't like very okay. Yeah, it's an old thing. But I never committed to anything in my life, and now I have the results. Knowing just very shallow, superficial knowledge. Instead, if I someone will say this is not about game design, this is your story. You're complaining, bitching, and feeling bad of yourself, playing the victim. Yeah, sorry about that. It's just the story behind it. Let's go. At this point, perhaps there is a way for generative AI to write a prompt engineering, design a video game for me. And the computer program will come up with a video game and you give me the code for the video game, and this program will probably give you the code and be ready in like one day. and that's great. But I don't want to do that. I want to, like have something. It's like an activity. It's like programming will become like a pastime. The traditional one. But enough talk. How about you? Okay, so yeah, let's do it with this thing with JavaScript. After 20 minutes, we are getting started. So there are some good people always in the video saying, like the video starts at this point. I have to go to take a walk in 1 hour with in an hour from now. So I don't know. If we don't accomplish anything, I don't care. Yeah, let's have okay, GitHub. Right now, what? I did write this extension 4 days ago. How should we call this game? Let's go with etymology, federal, etymology. I don't know what federal, federal. Oh my God, federal, perteneciente o relativo a las estrellas. Esta página ha sido el espacio exterior. El zodiaco. Oh my God. El café más bonito. Federal. Look at this. All right. So etymology. Dated from Sidereal as the type of the real radials. I think I'm going with radials, which is an anagram. Uh, so, this is Sidereal. Sidereal, Sidereal. Yeah, let's go with Sidereal. Sidereal. Student paralysis. Sidereal. Okay, Sidereal. Careful of being considered. Sidereal time. Sidereal. Okay, in English it's Sidereal. Pertaining to the star. Earlier Sidereal. Okay, let's go with Sidereal because the people from the ancient times knew what to do, and somehow that knowledge got lost. Sidereus, probably Sidereus. I like Sidereus too. Sidereus, very astral. Sidus. Let's go with Sidereus. Sidereus. Could be something already named Sidereus. Of course. Sidereus Nuncius. And the messenger from the stars. Sidereus Nuncius. Okay, that's good. Seems like there is nothing about anything else. Let's go with Sidereus. I wish I can play music for you. Music from Final Fantasy. or Castlevania. Okay, Sidereus. Okay. Sidereus is a game. It's a video game in which you need to survive uh, within the creatures. Survive with. Sidereus is a video game in which you need to survive using your intelligence and what's this? Intelligence and reflections and reflex. And this is there is a series called The 100, in which they say the arc is about survival at all costs. So Sidereus is a video game in which you need to survive at all costs by fighting uh, you know what? There is a passage on the Bible, Genesis, Ismail, in which uh, this person is, the Bible says, everybody is against him, and he's against everybody. This Genesis 16. I won't know. Let's use computers to search. Okay, Genesis. Oh, Genesis 17, 18. Genesis 17, 18 English, because the description is in English. What's going on? Abraham was 99 years old. The Lord of Abraham, okay. As for me, blah, blah, blah. No longer will you be called Abraham with Abraham, for I have made you father, okay. Where is this guy? Ismail. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. As for Sarah, your wife, you are no longer to qualify for Sarah. For Sarah, you are good. Will someone command you? Then I said, yes, but Sarah, go ahead. I said, where is this guy? Ismail. Ismail. Can't believe it. Maybe in English, this guy is in the name. Look at this. Look at this. We are in 2014, 2024, and computers are like this. Ishmael. Okay. Ishmael. Okay. You shall name him Ishmael, for the Lord has heard has heard of your misery. He will be a wild donkey. He will be a wild donkey. You know, it's English. It doesn't say like this in Spanish. It says indómito. Let's find that word. English indomitable.
Indomitable.
Indomitable. I'm starting to have problem with this letter. It doesn't like that. Like this. Indomitable.
Indomitable. Indomitable.
Indomitable. So this is the word in Spanish. Suddenly, a video has become like a Bible. You know, the Lord has heard of your misery. He will be a white donkey of a man. His hand will be against everyone, and everyone's hands against him. Let's let's use this. Copy. Where is this thing? Okay. See, there is a video game in which your hand your hand is against everyone, and everyone's hand against it. Of course, you will eventually, in every given fight, there are people that agrees with you. You're never alone. Believe me on that. Trust me on that. You're never alone. See, there is a video game in which your hand is against everyone and everyone's hand against you. You know, someone will say, this guy just copied everything he can think of himself by himself. This is the Bible. I like it. I used to read the Bible like many years ago, many years ago. And it is related to this because you will be this ship, this spaceship, this circle, and this all of these will be against you, and you will be against them. You know, at some point, you'll receive help. But right now, you're against everybody. Everybody is against you. You're on your own. So, uh, that's too bad. This is great. I like the Bible. You can survive this life by reading the Bible and applying the principles of the Bible. And if something happens to you, it's because it's out of you. You didn't have to do with anything. You know, people just mess it up with you. You know, they screw you in some way. That's the good thing about the Bible and other books providing you guidelines to live a life, respecting everybody. It is public. I want to read me fine. And the license will be GPL3 because I don't want anybody to make money of my code. I wish I can make money of my code, but I can't. So I need for everybody to just go with the same, here's the code, but good luck monetizing. That's how I understand this. But I don't know if I'm making a mistake in interpretation of this license. I like this license better, mid-license MIT, because it gives you the code and you can commercialize the code, which is great. This is all about expressing yourself, writing software, and making a living out of it. But at the same time, if money is the only purpose with within computation, then you won't appreciate books like books like Logic, or I have another one over there, Haskell, programming in Haskell. I have offered those books in $1, and nobody seems interested in buying. I have give away books in the past, but at this point that I need money, okay, I will sell my books, $1 each. And you know, it's like the best thing you can have in life. Imagine me like 15 years ago, hey, Carlo, give me $1 for this book. I would be, oh my God, you're like an angel, from God. Nobody saved me that, but I am doing that because people don't have too much resources. There are people in the world that, but right now there is internet, and probably that's the reason. This is not like me complaining. I should shut up. But that's why I like being live because if there is an error on my side, I don't want to edit it. It is there and it's there forever. So let's go. 40 minutes and not a single line of code. What is this? What is this programming? No code and only talking. I should be ashamed of myself. Let's copy this. Let's open this Debian instance of Windows subsystem for Linux 2. And let's go with this JavaScript land. I have too many lands. C++ land. I don't know C++. Elixir land. I am a little bit knowledge. Elixir. Haskell land. I got some books. One book. Java land. That's the programming language I used to know. And I know the best, the better, the best, the most. I need to continue with my grammar. JavaScript land, Maven land, Python, which is Python, PHP land, Scala land. Too many language and no products. What's that? Who I am? I'm a scholar with doesn't produce anything. I did produce a Google Chrome extension 4 days ago, but I will stop reading about programming languages. I will try to come up with products. Probably, I don't know, at this point in life, nobody cares. Uh, I don't care either. So, this land, what's okay? And we have NF Tetris. Don't think wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is water because the other day I have to pause the camera and go to a water glass of water. But now, excuse my manners, which I don't have any. We have Shodan MF Tetris, mobile first Tetris. Now let's clone and think. Okay. See there. Okay, we have a main branch. We have the license and it's a readme file. Now we need index. I can use a line index. Unregistered. I don't have money to pay. If I have money, I will pay them because this is a good product. I like Sublime. But I don't have money, so we need to. Where is. Okay, I am reading my book. I recommend reading this book to you. It took me a lot of effort. We have copy paste the numbers. You will hate me for this, but I will erase them manually. I use latex, latex. And now the result, look at this, look at this, look at this. It will be a lot of work, I suppose. Better maybe for this is for the responsive design. Initial scale. Oh, it is like this in the book. Oh no, it was copied this way. Don't hate me, please. Also, this is like that. With equals to was why is that like this? Why is it pasted like this? Look at this. Why titles like this? Either else. Um, take me forever. Header. We won't have any header. Body. This. Or it will be, like H3 instead. This is stupid. This is stupid. I just remember that you can write this and have it all. I didn't remember this. I'm sorry for that. There is how do you say, some, how do you say, study in which if you have invested like a lot of effort, effort and time, you don't want to abandon the thing. That's why I continue with this, even when I already have below the answer. It's the most stupid. Okay, okay, I am on the Windows system. Or see the double click this. We have see the else, and I want this to be for mobile devices. So I have this. Let's use H1. Still there's this thing is too small. What's this? Okay, now we need I'm creating user file, background color, black. I will use is there a way to create a new folder? Yes, yes. And we'll visit the errors. Now we need to put this thing over here. Oh, we didn't find them. What's this? I'm losing weight. Okay, look at how they goes the what can be this? See this, see this. What is it? Okay. Yes, yes. Now we have a black, you know, color, yellow, green. We right here, right, we see there, we need a canvas. I'm not pasting any more code from this because, imagine someone buying this book. I was selling this book at the beginning and nobody bought it. And then I give it away this book for free. But now that I want to copy paste, you saw them. Is it using SVG? We are using Canvas. Um, so this is about SVG. 1 hour. Almost not go. But see, it always happens in the first part of any series of videos. I always take my time explaining things. Let's use MDN developer, Canvas, docs. Can't be behind it. Blah, blah. This is the last bit. This is the what's this? Yeah, what's this? Copy. The other section. There is a way to tell the user that the browser doesn't support the Canvas element, but it's not here. There was another website. The same. Look at this. There is no. I remember the browser doesn't support Canvas, which is silly at this point, but still, the browser doesn't support Canvas. Uh, okay, let's continue and worry about this afterwards. Okay, we have okay. Um, I reduce Canvas the element to format this. Um, I don't remember border color. Yeah, border color. Yellow. Border style. Solid. Something like this. So I will look for it. It should be like this. Let's continue. Okay, this is to draw images. There's nothing about styling a canvas. Here's a canvas. Look, standard text. Wait, this is the line. It's border on this. This is like uh, the same um, place. Mm, mm, solid. Yeah. Let's use one px. Two. But what happened? What's happening? Number three. Okay, we have system. Probably that was the reason. Because this way. And you can now allow the width and height with um, you know, why is it scrolling? It's, it shouldn't be scrolling because it is 100%. Maybe because all of these are like this. No, let's not. Let's use 90, 95. I don't want this to be like 80. Now it looks kind of good, but we need to center this thing, and also, yeah, we really need to center this thing. But that's it. That's it, because probably in here there will be some information. I can't believe we have now. I will have to take a walk. I will also to play the guitar, and oh my gosh. Now we need to draw this circle. Getting late already. I need to draw this. I'm thinking about the name of the ship, the name of the hero. I like Heroes 3 of Might and Magic. How do we call this guy? There's an animal here in this region called iguana. Etymology. Cuba. Cuba. To hear each other. Iguana, this is a dinosaur. It's maybe a song by King Crimson. Melancholy. Yeah, this is our melancholy. Melancholy. Yeah, this is the name of our hero. Okay, so the guy, the woman, the character, it will be. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have it over here. Okay, so yeah, melancholy. I want to use E. Melancholy. This is the ship, the spaceship. You know, you, the player. Melancholy. Save. And melancholy is a spaceship. Melancholy. Hopefully, JavaScript is still the same. Mm, okay, where is this part? You know, a document because it is full of JavaScript. It is an SVG, but the JavaScript used here was like it was good. It was a great. Uh, it was challenging at some point because to come up with this design. This is not the end design, the end result, but it was a starting point. We are not doing that with CDRFs, but which is bad, because if you are designing a video game, you have to at least have some interaction shit. I don't remember. Used to read about that. Read about that. So still one. Okay, this is an explanation. Here we have class. These are private. Like um, where it feels. But I'm starting to see ahead. We won't be able to use this because I don't want this to be playable only in web browser. Yeah, I want for the people to come up to the website in their cell phones. I don't have a way to extract or do some telemetry to see some analytics to see what kind of devices people are using, people coming to this website are using. But most likely, these people coming from mobile devices, mobile devices. So it is mobile first, and it should provide touch. ¿Ya se va? Está bien. Te voy a pasar, voy a estar un ratito aquí, me voy a pasar donde Chele, voy a pasar donde Elba. ¿Y donde Alba? No, donde Elba, nada más donde Alba, ¿no? De la puerta, ¿no? Ok. Well, that was my aunt. She got married with my uncle. Yeah. I don't want, this is mobile for people coming from computers. There will be probably an update of this for people coming from computers, probably two websites. But right now, I want to experiment with Touch API. Yes. Implementing a video game on Sunday afternoon. All right, so we need melancholy. What is melancholy? Here's melancholy. We need the radius. Uh, this, this, and the other one can be calculated, computed. So, mm, and the angle will be the same unless you update your melancholy sheet with some things that will be available for purchase on like people are buying skins and I don't know, so you will be able to acquire more angle with more like wider angle with purchases in I don't know which store I'm going to use. I don't have money even to register myself in, as a Google developer. Well, we will see, but yeah, updates to Melancholy will come with will will be available with money, and the basic functionality will be available for free. And yeah, let's see how it goes. For now, we need some radius and some angle, arbitrary angle. So let's go with Melancholy. We have what is perhaps Iguana is the adversary. The adversary of Melancholy the shit because you don't know who is driving Melancholy, who is in charge of Melancholy. You need to find by yourself, like playing the video game till the end. It's a great story. Now that I think about it, okay, we will have some. let's use yeah, radius is okay. So for my radius 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 one, radius two, and we have a constructor. Should we should we ask a computer intelligent system to write this game for us? How will they give me molecular? And the system will be sorry, I am then you're useless. You're not smart. Display okay. But now let's go with arbitrary numbers. Uh, I'm not sure if this is a good uh, investment of my time. Probably modeling these things with Blender. I don't know. -1 equals you know 50. These are like constants. Should be constants. I don't know if this JavaScript allows to do that. That is two factor. Now this is this factor equals this raised 1 times oh my god raised to factor. Yes. We have some event, and we have some play button. We have get and set. Look at this. Get current time. You won't be able to change this. Get. Oh man, what's this? Get. Return. Return. Yes. Okay, that's all for melancholy. It's time for us to include melancholy over here. Now we can duplicate and bring to the Hmm. This is a lot of work. We will need to come up with ways to generate adversaries randomly, and it's a lot of work. Free work. What am I doing this? Why I'm unable to find a job? And most important, why I'm not like, why am I not investing my time in things that I really find pleasure, like mathematics, not even mathematics, like discovering new knowledge, finding new information. This is the way of the world, I suppose. I never concentrated in anything, on anything. I need to deliver a message of hope for the people that is lacking confidence, insecure people in universities, because I was like that when I was failing a lot of you know topics. I never quit. I never quit. Now I am able to read some books. I have one on calculus over here. Mhm. But now I wish I have all of this back in the day. There was a guy on my first job that he told me, Caleb or Caleb, right now I was 23 years old. It was my first job. And he said to me, I admire that guy. He was great engineer. Engineer. He said, right now you don't have any money to buy the things you want, even books. In the future, you will have the money to buy the things you want. You, you, you won't have time to the time that you have now. You won't have that time anymore. At some point, I was able to buy the things that I wanted, but the time is to say now I have time, but I don't have a way to concentrate, to focus on a single thing because I wasted too much of my time. And now I want to compress everything that I didn't learn in a matter of weeks, months. It's impossible, I suppose. But now I am here, says Freddie Mercury on Queen in Queen. Now I am here, and the show must go on. The show must go on. You know, we need to continue to write code, even if it feels like we are getting nowhere. It feels like that. I'm getting nowhere. Not even sure if people will be playing this stuff, but I like it. But as you can see, I am too slow, too insufferable slow. 1 hour and a half, and we don't have anything to show yet. But we're about to change that. So melancholy is ready. Now we need to draw melancholy. Uh, on the canvas. So we will need a new file, and this file will be called drawer. Yes. And in drawer we have the canvas. Let's call it board. You know what? You know Sideral. Sideral space. Sideral. Sideral. Let's retrieve. Well, let's save this so we can have. I think I need to build this thing. Like there's something wrong with here. Yeah, it's a problem. This is not good. Something wrong with this thing. Hopefully we can have get and D the real. The real. What is? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, right, right. Okay, okay, here it is. These guys are using like JavaScript 5, 4. This is like, they should be using let context. Context equals either get context. And now we can consider else. Need to come up with the game loop. You know, when you open those trees, I wish I can take a look at this code, to be honest. I wish I can see this code. I would really like to take a look at the source code for Heroes 3 of Might and Magic and Crusaders of Might and Magic. I know those two games like the palm of my head. And it will be easy for me to, to discover the thing is that to visualize in the code, the game happening in the code. Uh, Apparently, it's not possible. See, Ubisoft should give away the code, like a thing for humanity. It is like an amazing game. And it was 1999, I suppose. And they already have, this is like a smart game. It's, at some point, they did, at that point, artificial intelligence wasn't that advanced like people think it's now. But still, these were great. These were great experiences. Well, I wanted to show this because that's this is if you think about it, how do you start here with the game loop and just drawing things? So I just before presenting you with the image of Heroes 3, uh, I came up with the idea of having missions in Sidereus, some kind of levels. So, people should start easy. I don't know. It seems like today's kids play challenging games, and they are very good at those games. The song is about in the way of my guitar, and I really like that guitar. I don't want the heat to mess up with the guitar. So I am about to finish the screen too because I need to take a walk. I think maybe come back and retake the stream tomorrow. I won't be available a lot of hours of the day, but I also want to study some, like where is this book? Some logic and some introduction to mathematical thinking because I want to know that before dying. Hopefully, I have 50 years ahead of life, 50 years left. But we don't know. We never know. So the thing I want to know before dying is reading some papers from Alan Turing and by myself. Um, I need the prerequisite of knowing this, visiting the topic of functions. And then since the passion for me for computer science started with Alan Turing. It was like 2008, if I remember, when I heard about Alan Turing for the first time. And in the past, I I read biographies of people like Benjamin Franklin or Abraham Lincoln or some books on Alexander the Great. At some point, I encountered Alan Turing. I didn't buy any book about him, but I read a lot of articles about him, and I was like, "This guy is amazing." I mean, I was like, "Oh my god!" And then I paid for my membership of the ACM because of knowing of Alan Turing, and that would be like, it's not necessary to know like esoteric mathematics to read those papers, but yeah, that would be like a culmination of the starting point of my really passion for computer science. Because prior to that, I was just programming in the university, like, just because of you need to do it. The starting by reading from that guy, I was like, there is something else in here. This is not only about programming. This is beyond programming. Computer science is beyond programming. It's like, oh my god. Back to reality. Yeah, we will have missions and levels and scenarios just like these beautiful games demonstrated. Look at these graphics. Look at this. It's beautiful. And I am unable, with all the technology of 2014, I am unable to draw a circle and deliver this game in a matter of hours. I am unbelievable. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't like this. I don't know. I am sometimes like got angry of being like this, but I went through a lot. too. I don't I don't wish to things that happen to me to anybody else, but still I am still here, alive and kicking, and I'm very grateful and very privileged to have time to devote to this. Thanks to my family, thanks to their sacrifice, so I can be, like chit chatting like this. This is unfair for some of them, but it's not my fault. I've been looking for a job. But okay, back to this. You look at this. This was a great jump from Heroes 2, Heroes of Might and Magic 2, to this 3. So you have missions. We're about to finish. The first video is always about complaining, chit chatting, wasting the time. But the second part is always about more sense. So the next part, believe me, will be shut up and calling the thing. So Ciudadanos needs missions. Let's. Uh, how can I represent that with an array of missions or mission or level? Um, mission. Why not mission? Explorations. Yeah, since you are on Twitter space and you are like in there, so you are exploring. Exploration one. Let's go with level. Yeah. And then we can model exploration over. It can grow a level and level, new level. Mm, okay. Level, level, level. Can I go with the start? Level, level, start. going level. These video games is like one of the most challenging areas of computer programming. We will have difficulty. Let's not, let's keep it simple for right now. Uh, Imagine me being focused from mid 2022, which I lost my job. At this point, I will have something essential, substantial to present, but I seems I am more like an academic or more like academics, yeah, towards here. I went to learn Scala and then I revisited some topics on Haskell, which I don't regret. Haskell, functional programming with Haskell is the best way you can tackle functional programming. Did some mathematics. Or I could do it better, but now I shall, you know, stand up and move from here. Yeah, we will have a star function here. Place here, play, limit. See, we don't want to create coupling between these components. We shall pass them in the, like in this other parameter. No, well, only level, play level, play level. Level can have that one. The dogs went crazy. Can you hear that? And draw a hero because there will be more heroes. Melancholy is the main one, you know. There will be more. Draw a hero. And we passed an index of his hero, melancholy being 0 or 1. Yeah, naturally, in mathematics, we start with 1. Computer science start with 0, I don't care. Uh, I draw with the hero 1. Yeah, that's all. Let's use an if JavaScript doesn't have enums. And you need all of this. Then I would start. We need uh, we need the coordinates. Let's hard code this. 100%. I think I'm going to take a walk because it's almost the sunset is. I mean, the night is about to arrive. Let's. Uh, I will come back and play the guitar and read some books. And only if I have time, will continue with this. I'm not too enthusiastic about it, but I like video games and I like challenges. So I will implement it. I will implement it. But then again, not that I'm not that motivated. And I will do it on live, like streaming live. 2 hours. There were 15 minutes of code and 1 hour and 45 minutes about me talking nonsense. Accept my apologize for wasting your time. For real. And see you in the chapter 2 of this series. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye.